guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 12:08 p.m.
Right, I did not know the Co-op Rochester Riverside was open on New Year's Day. It's been a godsend for me because I didn't really get anything to eat for my dinner yesterday. I actually didn't. I've got half a corned beef hash, but I thought, well, I fancy something different. Now, when I was walking Max, I noticed that the Co-op was open, so I thought I'll go in there for lunch. I think Costa Coffee's open as well, but I don't really drink there by myself. I used to go in there several times with my son. I could go and drink in there, but I can do that in my flat. That's the trouble. That's the trouble with me. I can have a cosy cup of coffee in my flat, and it's warmer, and I don't get fucking laughed at. Do you know what I mean? That's what the trouble is. Years ago, I used to go out to pubs by myself. I sat in the Hen and Chickens pub when it was open in Upper Luton Road, where my mum lives now. And I mean, I used to sit in pubs and I'd just sit there with my, like, half a pint of lager. And I'd get calls from my ex-husband while I was sat in the pub, and it used to put me off, and I used to go home. Yeah, my ex-husband, like, used to ring me up, and I'm thinking, well, why you ring me? I'm sat in a pub and I'm trying to enjoy myself and move on. And I got fed up of it. I used to sit in pubs and get phone calls, get distracted, or something used to happen, and I used to have to walk out and go home. So you find that it's more safer and more quieter in your flat. Well, it usually is. So before I walked into the Co-op, I took a phone conversation from my mum. I listened to it out loud on loudspeaker in my flat. And it went like this. Hello, Ginestra. I'm just ringing to see how you are. I'm not being a nuisance or anything. I know I've rung you 3 times today, she said. But I just want to check that you're okay. And she spoke to me yesterday afternoon, my mum did. My son has not rung me at all today. He hasn't rung me once. And I said to this person on the internet, I said, well, it's very, very nice of you to offer to come round my flat, but I'm expecting a phone call from my son today. And so far I haven't received any phone calls from my son, but I've received 3 phone calls from my mum, Jennifer. That's all that keeps ringing me. And at the end of the phone call, she said, I'm just letting you know I'm having a bath. And I thought, that's a funny thing to say to me. She's telling me that she's just going to have a bath. So I listened to that before I went out. The kids upstairs, every time I take a phone call, seem to go mad and start screaming and shouting louder than they've been doing. And I thought, well, I'm going to go to the Co-op. So I did. So I walked into the Co-op and I was feeling a bit like apprehensive and upset from the conversation I'd had yesterday with someone on the internet. So I was feeling a bit bad about myself. Kim was on the counter serving somebody, and the blonde guy that smokes a vape pipe, he's very nice. He's a nice guy. He always speaks. So him and Kim were behind the counter. They both speak to me. They're both nice people. And I just couldn't be bothered to use the self-service checkout. I was just so tired, and I felt fed up. So I wanted to look for a dessert. So I've got 2 British cream chocolate eclairs. Bliss whipped Greek style yogurts. Bliss corner cheesecakes. Doesn't Davina McCall advertise yogurts like this? I'm sure she does. whipped Greek style Bliss Corner cheesecake inspired yoghurt. I've got sausages and mash that's in date, dated the 6th of January, which I'm going to have for dinner, sausages and mash. I also picked up a Co-op festive slice, which is nice and warm. It's because on the radio they're still saying Happy Christmas, and I come back to a racket upstairs, but never mind. So I've got The Sun on Sunday. Defo splits from wife. Ex-England striker Jermaine Defoe's marriage is in crisis after he and his wife spent Christmas 4,000 miles apart. They married in a 200,000 OK Mag wedding last June, but Defoe, 40, has ditched his ring and Donna is using her maiden name. So that's in the Sun on Sunday newspaper. And the Fabulous magazine. The sex is as good as when we first got together. Ola and James Jordan on how losing 7 stone reignited their spark in the bedroom. I was sent a gif of Laurel and Hardy on the phone last night, and someone was saying, don't you get the urge for sex anymore? Like I've got cobwebs up there, you know what I mean? Probably have now, actually. Latte, Costa Coffee latte, and I got a scratch card, because they're always tempting, aren't they, scratch cards, when you feel like a pile of shit. You've had Christmas from hell, the New Year from hell, and you feel terrible, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to take my coat off and my beanie hat, and hi guys, I'm Ginger underneath. Ginger! Not grey now, I'm Ginger. I got a treasures scratch card, some sort of treasures scratch card, and I've mislaid it. Treasures. But I get the feeling that someone also thinks I'm like 2 years of age. Because, you know, I think someone does think I'm 2 years of age. Every time I go out, trying to make me come back home by upsetting me, making me feel horrible. Right, I'm going to hunt around for the scratch card. It was a £3 like treasures scratch card, and I've just put it down somewhere. I will not what can I say guys? You wake up in the morning and you have a positive attitude in your head. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, everything's going to be alright, and then it all goes down the fucking toilet. Look, there's nothing I can do. If people want to be silly and ignore me and act like little children in a school playground, oh, she's got the lurgy, oh, she swore, oh God, she's disgusting, when I've seen far worse watching the telly, and daytime TV as well. I've seen far worse than me. And people watch that, Love Island, and who remembers Big Brother when it first started? Who remembers Big Brother? And that girl in the garden of Big Brother sat on a glass bottle in Big Brother's garden. Because I remember that. And that was when I was living in Gloucestershire over 22 years ago. I don't need to do behaviour like that to get attention or get famous or anything like that. I'm just myself, and if somebody thinks I'm disgusting, I'm vulgar. There's nothing I can do about that, but you have the choice to switch these things off. Unfortunately, when you're watching live telly or a reality TV show and a woman sits on a bottle and you're not expecting it, you can't turn it off. It's too late. But as far as I'm concerned, my life is private. What goes on in my flat with people I've in the past slept with should be private. Nobody should be watching or listening to people's sex or their personal conversations, because I can't hear anybody else. If somebody is actually listening into my personal conversations and my sex that I've had with other people, I mean, they ought to be put in prison, because I haven't signed up to a reality TV show where everyone can hear and see and sing and get free entertainment when I've been paid fuck all, thank you. And when you do get found out, whoever you are, can you pay me what you owe me? It must be millions they've been getting for free off me. I'm going to hunt around for this scratch card. See you later, guys. It might be a long time before I find it. I have been drinking champagne. See you later.